Just shut up. You talk too much. You talk too much about your goals. You talk too much about your plans. You talk too much about where you want to end up that you even forget to do the work. Just shut up and do the work. How difficult can it be? Oh yeah, it is difficult because every time you sit down to do the work, you start having doubts, you start having insecurities, resistance starts popping up, and you wonder if this is even worth it. Shut up. Don't listen to your thoughts. Don't give in to your thoughts. Because every time you give in to your thoughts during the moments that you have to work, you will crumble. You will lose momentum. You know, your growth happens during the moments that you still decide to do the work, even when you don't know what you gotta do. Like, you will experience imposter syndrome. You will feel, just like I am feeling right now, like someone who shouldn't be giving you value. And regardless of what it is that you want to do in your life, whether that is content creation, whether that is building a business, whether that is being an artist, whether you want to be a painter, it doesn't matter. You will experience imposter syndrome. You will experience doubts. And your mind will talk to you. And you think that by telling everybody of what you want to accomplish, that you will get closer to achieving your goals. But no, you are running away from the one thing that you have to do, and that is to do the work. There are 3 things that I can share with you that will help you to be more structured in how you can get the work done. Now, the first one is, as I said, shut the fuck up. You need to keep your mouth shut about what it is that you want to do. And you gotta just sit down and do the work. Because every time you hype yourself up emotionally, you have like this expectation that you want to fulfill. But then when reality meets your expectation, it doesn't align and it doesn't match up. Like, when I started my YouTube channel, I had told no one that I was doing this. Like, I never told someone that I recorded my first video and that I had uploaded it. And I did that like last year in September. In the year of 2023, I did that. And I had made my channel, I had uploaded the video, and I'd close off that channel. Like, I just didn't open it anymore. I locked myself out of it. And I never checked it again up until February of 2024. Because I then had again the desire and the courage to start YouTube. So I did that. And even with the videos that I then uploaded later on, I didn't tell anyone that I was uploading videos like in my closed environment. It's only after I had uploaded like 4 videos that I then posted it on my Instagram, and I gained like 10 subscribers from people who knew me. And I got like some positive feedback, and then my parents knew, my fiance at the time knew, and word started spreading like in my environment that I made YouTube videos. But up until that point, nobody knew. Like, nobody knew that I was doing research on how to start a YouTube channel, that I was training my mindset on starting a YouTube channel. Because I knew out of experience of the past of from when I wanted to be an artist, that talking is not going to get me closer to the goal. Sometimes you just gotta be silent about what you want to do and take action first, and then see and evaluate how that was, how you felt, and what you could do to improve. In a way that is humbling, in a way that has taught me to not always mention everything to everybody. You know, the thing is, what my fiance told me, she asked me like, why didn't you tell me that you were making YouTube videos? I didn't, of course, fully tell her why, but it was simply because I was ashamed. I was ashamed of making YouTube videos, standing in front of a camera and talking about my thoughts and authentically expressing myself, because that's not something that I really always do. And with these videos, I believe that I can do that because I know that there are a lot of people who experience the same as me, who are going through the same situation as me, and who need these words. And that despite that I feel imposter syndrome when recording these videos, I know that there's something that I say that will hopefully get you to learn something, although it sounds so basic to me, can be eye-opening to you. And that's why it's so important that I record these videos, because this is a mindset that was given to me by one of my coaches, and that is, somebody will not kill themselves today because of the fact that you've made a video and uploaded it. You know, and that hits deep. And I don't know if that has happened to any one of you guys here, but if that has happened, that is beautiful. Yet, it's exactly for those people that I also do have to confront my doubts, to shut up and not listen to anything that is in my mind and still do the work. Now, the second step kind of correlates to the first one, and that is to disappear. You have to disappear. You have to sit down for a little while when you've said nothing to no one and focus on the aspects that bring the most results. You have to set in motion that momentum that you want to have that will propel your creative endeavor or whatever you want to do to the next level. So a good example of how you can disappear in modern times is simply turn your phone on airplane mode. Cut off your connection to the world for a little while you're doing this, so that you cannot get distracted by anything or anyone. That you also don't have like this impulse to text someone, oh, I'm recording a YouTube video. No, just shut up and do the work. Disconnect yourself from everything and everybody to sit down, do the work, not get distracted, and make the progress that you want. And now the third step, and that is maybe one of the most important steps, and that is the 80-20 rule. So 80% of the results come from 20% of the activities that you do. If I align this to my YouTube channel, there's so many other things that I could do that don't bring me the results. For example, I could reply to comments, but that isn't necessarily going to bring me the results of growing my YouTube channel. It will grow my connection with the audience, but then the most effective thing that will help me to grow a connection with the audience is by making valuable content that will help them resonate with the message that I say. So my 80-20 rule, 80% of the results and the 20% of activities that I need to do is recording YouTube videos, editing them, scheduling them in, and making a lot of them, like going for volume. That will provide me the most results, and it has been providing me the most results. Now, if I suddenly start focusing on what is my banner going to look like, what is my profile picture going to look like, it's not really going to help me, is it? It's not really going to provide me the results that I want. And this is the thing that happens very often with a lot of people, is that they start focusing on the wrong things. They start focusing on all the other aspects besides the work itself. And then they get lost, they get distracted, they don't know what to do because you're simply focusing on the wrong things. You're not focusing on the activities that bring you the highest leverage. If I now suddenly start writing like community posts, is that going to help me grow my channel? No, it's not. Now, if I want to grow the connection with my audience, will I start doing that? Yes. But right now, that is not the goal. The goal is to grow the channel. The goal is to reach as many people as possible. And then at a later time, I can connect more deeply with them and get to know them. But I'm already doing a step of that by uploading videos. And eventually, the people that do resonate, they will make the noise that they need to make in order to get the attention from me so that I can then listen to them and provide them with more value. Like, how many people do you know that love to talk so much, and then when you ask them, how has the progress been, they shamefully have to tell you, oh, well, not a lot. And then you wonder, why is that? And then you see the pattern that they just love to talk, they love to say everything, they love about making themselves look good, that by the time that when they be confronted with the fact that when they're confronted with the truth that when you sit down to do the work you don't feel good, they retaliate, they go away, they don't dare to persevere. Like, there was once this New Year's party that I was at, and there was this guy who was saying, I'm gonna save up money, I'm going to do this, I'm going to save up money. I'm going to make the most out of it for this year, for the year of, 2016. I'm going to turn it into the greatest year ever. And then a year later, he's in the same position, and you wonder, and you ask him like, oh, how has it been? Oh yeah, well, I don't know. I didn't really take action. So you just hyped everybody up for no reason? What's wrong with you? You should be ashamed of yourself. And it probably is. Like, there's a gift in shutting up about what you want to do and to just disappear and do the work. Because this will start to affect all the other areas in your life. You know, sometimes you get into an argument with somebody or somebody pisses you off and you just want to say something to clap back at them, to snap back at them, and to put them in their place. But then you're reminded of the fact that you need to shut up and say nothing. Although you are emotionally affected, you just remind yourself of, okay, I have to shut up because this is not going to help me. It's only going to make the situation worse and nothing is going to change from it. So it's going to be a benefit from you. And you have to always remember that talking will rarely get you closer to achieving the goal, because talking gives you like this fake idea, this illusion, this feeling that you are making progress, but you're not. So remember that you just need to sit down and do the work and to not complain about the work. And if you do feel bad about the work and you are confronted with your skill set that you have right now and with the doubts and insecurities that you have, good. Then you're doing a good job. Now you have to persevere and you have to keep doing the work. All right? Remember that you are 100% responsible for the results in your life. Make the hard decision today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.